The day-long seminar organized by Black Indigenous Business Network seeks to empower local entrepreneurs to sharpen their business skills and seize business opportunities on the local and international market. Masanko Chingoli said his organization will continue preparing the local entrepreneurs for great business ventures that have a positive impact on the country's economy.
What we did was we learned that the Reserve Bank has these finished loans that it is distributing via commercial banks. So we needed more information to be shared to our members. So what we did was to mobilize all the players so that we come together and our members, they should get information, first-hand information from those that will disperse the loans, plus the regulator themselves. The success stories of Black Indigenous are everywhere because we've seen a lot of people now able to process big documentation professionally. We've seen more companies, Black Indigenous companies, getting business from government and private sector. We've seen ourselves getting more organized in terms of even finance management, even business management, because people have learned through this network a lot of business practices that they didn't know before.
Lucida Kembo Kanyama, one of the female entrepreneurs in Blantyre with a chain of business units across the country, said Black Indigenous Business Network has prepared her and other members in the network to realize their fullest business potential.
Benefited so many things, just to mention a few. Just last farming season, I had supplied fertilizer to other districts in Malawi, in particular in Chikwawa and Zomba, of which I won that contract, which was tendered in the newspaper. And that contract, it was an eye-opener for me because it was a big one that I couldn't think that I would manage it on my own as an individual. But because of this networking, we really help each other in organizing ourselves.
However, one of the participants in the meeting, Angela Kalilombe, asked the Reserve Bank to renegotiate with one of the commercial banks tasked to service the loans, saying the markup they are adding to the loan fee is way too high for the borrowers.
On the interest rate, as per the presenter from Reserve Bank, he said the interest rate is at 3%. So just because according to their issues, they can't give that loan to us direct. So instead they go through NBS Bank. So according to NBS Bank, they said instead of giving us at 3%, but they also put their margins. So the margins is too high on us because they said it's now up to 13.25%, which is too expensive for us. And definitely we can't do anything. It's like we'll do business on their behalf.
The network is also working with the Reserve Bank of Malawi and other stakeholders under the Financial Inclusion and Entrepreneurship Scaling Finance project. Through the project, RBM seeks to increase access to financial services and promote entrepreneurship and capabilities of micro, small and medium enterprises across the country. Guilford Kadzakumanja, financial sector specialist for RBM, says the central bank is creating a conducive environment to aid the development of micro, small and medium enterprises across the country.
Reserve Bank are advancing the money to the participating financial institutions and also to the microfinance institutions at 3% per annum. So the commercial banks, for example, they are offering these loans, the finance loans, at 11% per annum, which is a huge reduction from their usual 23, 24, 25% per annum. Similarly, the microfinance, who ordinarily would charge up to 6% per month, have reduced to 3% per month when they are using these finance loans. So we can say that we are making some progress towards ensuring that the enterprises have access to credit and also they have access to cheaper credit. It's actually much cheaper than before. So that is what I can say on pricing. I think we're getting there slowly. It's a continuing discussion, and indeed we would like to get the views of all the stakeholders and try to find a way of getting it even lower if it is possible.
Black Indigenous Business Network seeks to impart specialized business skills to Malawians so that they compete for business opportunities head-to-head with other entrepreneurs on the market. McDonald Chwela, MBC News, Blantyre.